Good morning. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are having an amazing day. So I've mentioned a couple of times that I have an internship, and so I am a computer science major, so that means I'm interning as a software engineer. It doesn't always mean that, but I am interning as a software engineer. And I want to show you guys what a day looks like in my life as a software engineer intern. So it's the morning. I just got dressed for work. So the office that I work at is actually kind of business casual. It's not one of the typical software engineering companies, because it's not a software engineering company. It's actually a full-on engineering company. So it is actually more dress-up kind of company. So it's a business casual. So this is the outfit I'm wearing today. As I said, this company is corporate, so I'm wearing an actual pencil skirt with like a nice top. So it's not like the chill, cool software engineering startup kind of vibe. It's actually corporate work. So yeah, we have to dress up. I just want to show you guys what I usually wear. So I'm about to grab breakfast, pack up my lunch, and head out to work. Just gonna be a typical day. I hope this video is not too boring because it's just a regular typical day.
Alright, so it's time to pack up lunch. I like to pack up lunch just to save money. So I'm packing up some pasta that I made the weekend before. So I like to just like meal prep like that, so it's easy for me to just pack it up for lunch. So after I pack up my lunch, I actually make breakfast. So work is from 8 to 5. It doesn't start at 9, it starts at 8 a.m. So I usually, most of the time, I never basically get to eat breakfast at home. So I usually pack up breakfast as well to eat at the office basically. So right now I'm just packing up some oats with some cranberries and brown sugar, and that is going to be my breakfast. And then I head out to work. So we're on our way to work right now. I can't drive, so I go to work with my friend Katie. And we're actually late today. It's actually like very late, so hopefully we get there on time. Like, when you're like, I'm gonna film this day, and then things just go wrong. But yeah, this is not usual, but hopefully we get there on time and there isn't any issues. So my day usually starts up at my desk. The first thing I do actually is to fill up my whole water bottle, because I like to get through at least 2 bottles during work hours. It's just like a goal that I keep in mind, and I guess it keeps me focused. So that's just me at my desk. I'm about to just like tune in and start looking at my mail. So that's the first thing I usually do. I look through my mail and any comments and things that I have, and I just go through stuff like that, any meetings that I've been invited to and stuff. And then I grab my breakfast, of course, and then this is actually when I eat my breakfast, while I'm going through my mail and doing kind of like admin kind of stuff, setting up my to-do list for the day, just getting myself organized and getting myself like level-headed first. Sometimes I have a cup of tea with like a snack. Sometimes I have oats. So my breakfast can definitely vary depending on how I'm feeling that day. So I just continue eating until I finish my food basically, and then I start working. And also every morning, so my team, just like most software engineers, we have Scrum every morning. So Scrum is usually just a meeting with everyone on your development team, and you talk about what you did the day before, talk about what you're going to do on that day. And so you have the leader of the team usually leads the meeting, and it's always very nice to hear what everyone else is talking about, except when someone forgets to mute their microphone. That's exactly what was happening right now, and I was freaking out because someone was breathing so heavily, and it was so funny. And I always try to remember to mute my microphone while I'm eating, because that can be so disgusting. But it was so funny because someone was breathing so heavily. And then it's just me talking about what I did yesterday and what I'm going to do today. I'm just giving in my own inputs. Everyone usually just goes one at a time, and yeah, that's what the meeting is usually like. We have it over the phone, because sometimes people are in the other office, because my company has like different places.
So once Scrum is over, I put on my headphones, like my actual headphones, and I listen to some of my music, and then I just continue working. It depends on what I'm working on at that time. It can be coding, it can be writing documentation, it all depends. But then the office gets so cold, and so I always have my sweater with me just so I don't freeze to death, especially because I'm right by the window, so the vents are like right on top of me, and I'm freezing half of the time. So I definitely always have that handy, and I have like a blanket over my legs basically. So now it's time for lunch, and there's actually a whole cafeteria that you can get lunch from. And actually I forgot that I did have a buddy lunch this day, so I actually didn't have to bring lunch from home, and so I ended up eating at the cafeteria, because when you have a buddy lunch you have a free lunch. Buddies are basically people they assign to you to kind of be your friend, because you're an intern, and basically make sure that your whole process is nice and your experience is great. So I really like my buddy. We go to lunch like every 2 weeks, and so we usually get free lunch, and so that's why I did not eat my actual lunch. I completely forgot. I basically just took the food back home. So after lunch, I come back to my desk and just continue working. Maybe I'm coding or writing documentation or testing. So I was actually testing on this day because I had just finished my first project, and I was trying to test for that before I moved on to my second project. So that's basically what I was doing. That's why you don't really see me typing a lot, but that's what my day looked like on that specific day. Also, I usually have about 2 to 3 meetings a day. It all depends on the day. Sometimes I have way more meetings, sometimes I have no meetings at all. These are meetings that I schedule. Sometimes my supervisor would put me in on some of his meetings, so I get to see what he's working on. I get into team meetings and see what the whole team is working on and things like that, so I get to have like a lot of insight. It all just depends on what I am doing on each day. And so yeah, that's what my office day looks like, and then I pack up my things and I head home. And alright, I am back home. The day is over, and that's what a day in my life at work looks like. It's nothing spectacular. It's just a lot of writing code and going to meetings and then eating lunch and then all of that. So yeah, that's a day in my life as a software engineering intern, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Short, quick video. And yeah, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more videos. I do a lot of college videos, lifestyle videos, things like that. And make sure to subscribe to my channel, like this video, comment down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye guys. Peace and strength.